Now, the way to cope with dreams in Gestalt therapy is this. We consider dreams an existential message, not a residual of unfinished situation or traumatic things or wish fulfillment. And we have to find out what is the message we get from our dreams. There's something else in the dreams that has to be understood. A dream is a fragmentation of our personality. Now, by fragmentation, I mean this. If I have 3 pieces of wood, and I put them together into a triangle, then the triangle forms a gestalt, a coherent one. Now, if they are again taken apart, they're fragmented, they're all over. So much of our personality is fragmented. It's there, but it's not available because the different parts are separated from each other. Now, Gestalt therapy is not an analytical but integrative method. And the main thing is, if you work with dreams, not to interpret, not to play interpretation and intellectual games. I believe any interpretation is a therapeutic mistake. Any interpretation is an interference of the therapist's opinion on the patient. So the patient has to do all the dirty work by himself. And the steps we do is that we first ask, will you tell us the dream?
Yeah. I was in a long, dark, cold place, possibly a cement bunker or sewer underground with my children. None of us were wearing clothes, and we had some scuba diving equipment or some kind of hoses. And I knew I had to get out, and I had to get them out, and I got very angry at them and started hitting at them and yelling at them, but it didn't make it. I never could contact their flesh. I hit them very, very hard.
Now you know already what you one of the existential message. You avoid getting in touch and hitting the children. Can you see that?
In my life, I hit them a lot.
And in the dream, you?
I don't feel very good about hitting them when I do.
Now, this is the first step. The second step is I make you now a stage director. Mm-hmm. Will you set the stage for the dream? And talk in the present tense. Build up the stage in fantasy. Okay. I am here with my children. There's the sewerage.
Okay. I'm in a cold, dark place, and the walls are cold on either side of me. And my kids, I think, are ahead of me, but they aren't going fast enough. And we have hoses with us that are tangling us up, rubber things. And I say, come on, let's go. And I'm hitting them and hitting them and hitting them and hitting them and hitting them. And then just kind of stand up. Really, it just never gets through to them. I'm hitting a vacuum.
Now play the child. And talk to your mother.
Oh, I'm not going to move. And you certainly are making up the story, and she's not going to move. And you can knock yourself out, and I'm not going to do a damn thing. I'm going to go as fast as I want to go. I can hear it. And it stopped there, or I forgot it there.
Yeah. All right, now let's have a real encounter with your child now. Mm-hmm. Now the child again, it's a he or she?
Both, two.
Both. Okay, they are defying you now.
Shall I take that seat?
Take that seat.
You can't touch me. You can't hurt me. You sure are making a fool of yourself, yelling and hitting, and I'm going to go at my own pace. You can't rush me.
What would you answer?
You have to get out of here. I know what's good for you, and I have to get you out of here, and that's the most important thing. Listen to me and look at me.
There again.
Unless you really hit me, you won't get anything. You can just stir up as much mud as you want, but you're not going to get to me until I'm just ready for it.
Now, can you talk to me like your children? As yourself.
I don't want to do it. Just leave me alone. Go away and stop bothering me.
Now be your own age and talk in the same spirit, but express yourself as you are to me.
And you just leave me alone. You can't touch me. You can't do a thing to me. You can strike out. You can look away. You can be bored. It really doesn't make any difference. And I pick up the fact that I don't go like that.
What kind of person are you playing now? What kind of role?
It's a mixture. It's very haughty.
Yeah.
And it's a little tiny bit seductive. Also.
Yeah.
The dream was so powerful when it was happening. It had the strongest physical response I've ever had from a dream, an unpleasant one. And I don't know why it isn't even stronger, why I'm not going into orbit with it, you know? Maybe it's such a stalemate.
All right. Do you feel anything of this till now?
I can summon it up. I'll tell you why I thought the dream was so important to me after I had it. Because when I get very angry, I turn often that anger, or I used to turn it in just like that. And I'm not really going to hurt myself, but I tried as hard as I could. Sometimes I would even pinch myself, but I was never going to
do this to me. Now, notice when you do this, you hold your breath.
Oh, it's real holding breath.
Yeah. Go on breathing and make noises with it. What do you feel now?
A lot more power.
Yeah. See, now you have reowned some power from the dream. In the dream, you were impotent.
Yeah.
Now we have taken some of the power of the children away from them and give it back to you.
Yeah. I think I lash out at them and then I take it back immediately into myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, will they get it tomorrow?
Oh,
Thank you.